Howdy, people. My name is Martin K, and today is another episode of News on the Spectrum. That's right. What I was doing this weekend? Well, on Friday, I went to see a comedian, Amos Gill, and it happens to be that I also opened for him. Second show, yeah, it was nice, went nice. People were laughing, surprisingly. Usually they don't. But in general, it was nice. And on Saturdays was a chill day, cleaning the apartment, a little, watching movies. Just purely chilling. That's right. And today on Sunday, I played Scratcher and I didn't win anything. My girlfriend did. We are rich now because we got 2 zlotys. You can buy for it in Poland like a half of a chewing gum. Some person already chewed the gum. You can buy it from him. But because we are out of chewing gum, I need to record this podcast, right? Okay, so today episode gonna be about Paraguay, Paraguay, Paraguay. That's right, Paraguay. What do I know about Paraguay? The capital is Asunción. Uh-huh. And that's about it, what I know about Paraguay. Now, I also know that in 2010 in World Cup, you have this girl, Larissa Riquelme. She was like a fan favorite at the matches. She was like being a fan and stuff. And she got popular because she had I don't know, big tits, and she was everywhere. And so basically, that's what's needed to become popular. In 2010, nowadays it's probably much more complicated, but in 2010, hey, you had a big tits, you are good to go. You're gonna have a TV show, radio program, modeling career, and a football player as a husband. That's right. What else do I know about Paraguay? I think you guys went to war with 3 countries at once: Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay. And of course, because it's 3 countries versus one, you lost. And they kill all the men. Yes, I do remember that they kill all the men in Paraguay, so you have to repopulate the men in there. That must be an interesting experiment, losing all the dudes. Okay, what else do I know about Paraguay? Your main export must be, I have no idea. Seriously, zero. Maybe some minerals, I guess. I assume it's a mountain country, right? You have a lot of mountains, so I guess minerals is also present. And the main invention of Paraguay is pretending and is to have Indonesian and Polish flag on your football T-shirt. Yeah, if you think about it, like you wear it, it's always red and white. So it could be Indonesia and Poland. So therefore, I think we should form a union. Yes, a union of Paraguay, Poland, and Indonesia, and together we'll rule the world and take over Greenland. Because apparently that's the news today that everybody wants a piece of Greenland. Vikings were right, all right? Vikings were right when they discovered this island. It's like, oh, this is a piece of land we should own. Despite other people already living there, but we should own it. Okay, people, let's go with the news. The first news are coming from Oddity Central. Gordito Lindo. Man escapes prison by disguising himself as a woman. And there is a photo of a lady, or actually a man. I would believe that. Yeah, she doesn't seem like a very happy kind of woman, but he is definitely looking some. You know, there is a jacket, there is some makeup, smoky eye, so called. What would be the telltale that he's not a woman? Maybe a beard. No, he doesn't have a beard. He actually shaved clean. Over the past couple of days, news headlines in the South American country of Paraguay have been dominated by Gordito Lindo. Translation of is, watch out, cute fatty. An inmate who managed to walk out prison by dressing as a woman. On Sunday, Cesar Ortiz, a supposed leader of the Rotella crime gang, escaped Tacumbo National Penitentiary by simply walking out through the front gates. Along with his freedom, he also earned the nickname Cute Fatty because he disguised himself as a woman in order to fool the guards. Wait a second, is this a woman in our prison? She needs to get out. Give her out, guys. Photos of the video footage released by Paraguayan authorities showed the convicted criminal wearing a long hair wig, fake eyelashes, lipstick, fake fingernails, and women's clothing, even fake fingernails. This guy was serious about disguising himself. Who knows, maybe he also sucked some dick on the way out, just to prove. His disguise made such an impression on the public that Gordito Lindo nickname stuck. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's pretty decent. It looks like how to say a woman with not a good job, right? If someone has like a very job that you can have to stuck to and it's very stressful and not paying well, he kind of look like this kind of lady. So Ortiz made this daring escape after a conjugal visit. Conjugal visit is like when your partner is coming to prison and you can fuck from time to time. He entered the private room with a woman and walked out wearing an elaborate female disguise that managed to fool guards at several checkpoints. In the video that has he been doing rounds online, he's seen leaving through the main door of the penitentiary with several bags wearing a face mask. Okay, so his freedom was short-lived. They caught him hours later. You see, this is ultimate evidence that life as a woman is way harder. Because look, he get out of the prison couple of hours. Oh look, there's a woman. Let's put her in prison. Exactly. Ultimate evidence. He has been taken into custody and is scheduled for transfer to another penitentiary for security reasons. I hope it's not a woman prison. He just dressed up like one. He don't want to get killed. Cesar Ortiz was serving a prison sentence of 3 years, 9 months, and 20 days for assault and robbery. Come on, man! If you're in prison for 3 years, this is really necessary to run away. It's 3 years, all right? It's 3 years, and then you run away. So now you're gonna have like 20 years probably. So they investigated how it was even possible, so simple and stuff like this, and they hope to find a solution. Well, this guy was actually a trendsetter because I do believe in Argentina or Costa Rica, there was another situation when someone dressed himself as a woman and also ran from prison. I don't know, maybe that's a South American trend, just things you have to do if you're living in South America from time to time. Go to prison, run away dressed as a woman, go back again, telling people how good you are. Okay, the second news are coming from Reuters. Very serious website and news agency. A Paraguay president X account likely hacked in a Bitcoin scheme. He probably got the message like, hot babes in your area, click this link. And he clicked the link and ta-da, your X account got suspended, got hacked. Asuncion. June 9, Paraguay government on Monday said the president Santiago Pena's X account had been likely hacked. X, by the way, people, for those who don't know, X is basically old Twitter. Had been likely hacked after the leader appeared to promote trading of cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Welcome, citizens of Paraguay. I want to tell you that our nation stumbled upon great opportunity to invest. CryptoBitcoin.com. It will provide you with $100 with every $1,000 investment you're gonna make. This is your president speaking, so you know it's legitimate. The president's official X account has presented irregular activity, which suggests possible unauthorized entry. Or maybe he forgot his passport. A post-Pena account in English with a Spanish language statement support. What the fuck is this word? Purporting to be. Purporting? I guess it's something like playing the dressage or some shit. I don't know. Purporting to be from the government had declared that Latin American country had made Bitcoin legal tender and that it would roll a 5 million Bitcoin backed reserve fund. Ooh la la. A lot of people investment in bullshit. And now they're trying to hack some accounts because they have to make money. The government asked citizens to ignore posts from the account until the official confirmation was made available. And then suddenly happened that again, wars against 3 countries starts again, like, the Uruguay, Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, and Brazil. And the president like, we are at war, and everybody like, nah, let's hack the account. So Paraguay National Cybersecurity Team was working with X to investigate the situation. The government added X did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Yeah, what they can respond, like tell your president not to stop clicking shady links with porn on it. Yeah, it's not an X problem, it's your president problem, right? He's a pervert. Actually, I don't know who he is. I just disrespect the dude for no reason. And now is the time for news from Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia still doesn't exist. Hello, lovely people. I've noticed that the previous part of the news had some interruption during sound, and unfortunately, this is one of those amazing updates from Microsoft as usual. Because every time Microsoft give you some updates, it's always some bullshit. Previously, like for instance, you had like subtitles automatic. It took like a couple of seconds and it was pretty good. You could edit them, and now it takes 3 hours. And if you edit them, it's completely destroyed the synchro. And so that was the problem. And now we have another update, and it's fucking up my sound. So I will finish this episode with current sound, and then in the future I will try to do something about it because, frankly speaking, it's annoying. Okay, the first part of the news was about a man who up as a woman to escape the prison and your president leaking on porn links. And another news are coming from also Reuters. Cubas misses Paraguay fixtures after passport ends in washing machine. Ooh la la, who wasn't in this situation? Raise your hands. A Paraguay midfielder, Andres Cubas, went through a scenario every traveler fears when he left his passport inside a pair of trousers, which end up in a washing machine, causing him to miss matches against United States and Mexico. You know what? If I wouldn't be called to represent national team, that I would tell my friends. It's like, no, I was actually called, but my passport was in the washing machine, so I couldn't play in this game. Cubas, who plays for Canada Vancouver Whitecaps, missed both of Paraguay's friendlies in 2-1 loss to the US on Saturday. Yes, Saturday. It's not a day like this. On Saturday, and 2-1 win over Mexico on Tuesday. Oh la la, he messed up. He forgot it in his trousers, and well, the lady who works there didn't notice either, and they put them in the washing machine, away in the washing machine. He's really annoyed. Yes, I would be also annoyed if I would put my passport. Yeah, passport is very important, especially as a football player. But also as a football player, do you really need a passport? Just open transfer mark the show your profile as a football player, and probably people walking in the airport would be your friends. Hey, do you want a picture? Okay, so he was able to obtain a new passport, but could not complete the visa process to leave Canada in time for matches. His father added, "Fucking visa process, man. What can you do? Score some goals next time. You're gonna play with someone." Okay, and the last news are coming from France 24. Paraguay official sacked after signing agreement with the fictitious country. That's right. Some people don't know a lot about geography. A senior Paraguayan official was fired this week after signing a cooperation memorandum with a country he has since learned does not exist. What was the country? Netherlands? Arnaldo Chamorro told reporters Tuesday he was dismissed from his job as a chief of staff to the agriculture minister after signing the document with purported officials from the United States of Caliasa, presented to him as a South American island. Well, who knows? Maybe it's a new country, right? This country was established on Tuesday. Nobody knows about it yet. He was just a trendsetter, a real hipster. The official came and expressed a wish to help Paraguay. They presented several projects. We listened to them, and that was that, he said, admitting to having been fooled. How do you get fooled by a fucking non-existing country? Yes, we are real country. Real country. I'm telling you, we have a capital. Capital is in my friend's apartment. We have a coastline. When I put water in the bathtub, is like having a sea. So as you can clearly see, we are official. He was dismissed on Wednesday. Yes, it's kind of fucked up thing to do. Chamorro said the fakes official also met his minister Carlos Jimenez. The motive was not known. Of course, the motive was known. It's fucking around, right? Fucking around. We used to have people who like pretending to be officials from like countries like San Escobar, calling the politicians and all the politicians. Like, yeah, we should have some cooperations. The memorandum signed by the two parties have envisaged the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries. In the document, complete with the ministry letterhead and official seal, Chamorro the Honorable Nividya Parmivishan, sovereign of the United States of Kalayasa, and praises his contribution to Hinduism, humanity, and the Republic of Paraguay. All right, they were fucking around. The memorandum further recommends that the government of Paraguay actively explore and establish of diplomatic relations with the United States of Kalayasa and supports its admission as a foreign state to various international organizations, including United Nations. Oh la la. Maybe they are actually a country. Seriously. Did you check? Maybe they have like a business card. Paraguayan media reported that Parmavisham was in reality an Indian citizen wanted for crimes committed in his country. Oh shit! All right, that's actually you got yourself in the pickle. The Agriculture Ministry in the statement lamented the procedural errors committed and said in the memorandum cannot be considered official nor confer any obligation to the state of Paraguay. It's too late. You already signed the document, right? You have to do stuff. All right, people, that was the news. Again, sorry from the sound. I'll try to fix it next week. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of Sunday. All right, people, my name is Martin K. Take care.